CASIS is the Center for the Advancement of Science and Space, and it's our responsibility to manage the ISS National Laboratory, the portion of the International Space Station that's dedicated to solving problems here on the Earth. I was lucky enough to be aboard 2 shuttle missions at the final assembly phase of the International Space Station, so I was really excited to transition to this position where we built the space station and now we're really maximizing the utilization of the space station.
And we do that by fostering innovative research, inspiring students, and promoting economy in lower Earth orbit.
Some of those technologies have enabled us to advance medical applications here on the Earth. Many advances in those disease areas have directly benefited from research on the space station. Although we have an enormous mission managing the ISS National Laboratory, we have a relatively small organization. So we need to put all of our focus, or as much as possible, on facilitating, evaluating, and managing science and research on the International Space Station, and as little as possible on the infrastructure of the organization itself.
Intact helps us by being able to manage our resources. Intact provides visibility into what our financial situation is. And in our legacy system, we would have to wait till the end of the month to upload our transactions, and we were always behind the game. Intact provides a huge advantage in where it feeds the information into the platform where everybody's working, which is Salesforce. So from business development to operations to the science team, they all work as cross-functional teams, and they have all the financial information regarding payments that have been made to the different experiments and to the different projects available at their fingertips. Using Intact's dimensions, we've been able to track new metrics that we weren't able to track before. So we can track type of science like life science, physical science, material science, or we can track the type of entity. Is it a commercial entity? Is it an academic entity? Is it an other government agency? Those are all important metrics that we have to report back to our stakeholders, back to Congress, back to the White House, and back to NASA. And Intact definitely makes it a lot easier. It's a click of a button versus having to crunch a bunch of data. I relied on my external accounting team to be able to generate a report for me. Now I go in myself. I've never received any formal training, and I get all the data that I need automatically. It really has made my life a lot easier. In my position as a CFO, makes a huge difference to be able to go in and extract that information on my own.